Alright, today's date is October 16th, 2012. I came home last night and this tarp was taken off of this tent and thrown over here, right here. And the front part of this tent was kicked in. Now, they get up on the sidewalk and they say, as they're talking to each other, they'll say gangstalker or gangstalking. And then in the next breath, in the continued conversation, they'll say, why don't you come and steal our stuff? And I'm in San Diego, California, and this is what they do. They wait until the target leaves their hiking area, and then they come and steal their stuff. Yeah, that way they can escape with the crime and the results of it. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. They've also gotten up on top of that hill and yelled down gangstalking and gangstalker, and they've done the same thing behind this area right here. Now, my name is Leslie Williams, and this is their way to drive a target out of the community or from place to place. That's done to get them to go through money. It's done to keep them busy and occupied so they spend less time researching lawyers and places they might be able to go to for help. And as a result of them being exposed on the internet, this is also being picked up in reference to this escalation of the crimes that are happening towards me, like coming in here and stealing my stuff or contacting the property owner and having them come down and do it, and then keeping it quiet about how they were actually solicited to do so by the police. I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm exposing this crime all over the internet. And so what they're doing, last week they slashed my tires over at UCSD, 5 feet away from the dean's office. And that was the first time I visited that campus since October 4th, when campus safety approached me and threatened to ban me because they said I was taking videos on August 31st, a month prior. And the reason why they're doing this is to cause what is known as hate dissemination in organized gang-stalking expeditions. And what they do is, in gang-stalking expeditions, is that they commit the crime when the target's away from an area in order to be able to bear the fruit in reference to what a target has to go through as a result of the crime being committed. And I already know the San Diego police are directly involved in this crime. I'm in San Diego, California, and this is what they do to send a message to the target that the target cannot stay here. They set up 4 YouTube accounts and attempted to be 4 different people, and in these and then left comments on my YouTube videos. And in these comments they said, leave San Diego, or social services is going to get you. Then social services tried to screw me over, and I caught both the YouTube accounts and social services and UCSD, all 3 working together. I caught them physically, literally caught them, leaving physical, tangible proof behind. And they know I caught them because this proof was printed out over at UCSD. So now what they're doing is coming here, okay, and leaving calling cards. So today's date is October 16th, 2012, and we're going to see if they, when I come home tonight or any time in the next 7 calendar days, if my property's gone. And we're going to see if they use the property owners to do it as well. They know I won't be able to get a hold of the property owners of this property. And okay, and this shows you what today's date is. Okay. Now, I've been contacting numerous places for help online, and they're intercepting my emails for helps or the replies because I'm not getting no replies. The Citizens Review Board has been contacted numerous times, okay, directly pointing out UCSD intercepting my emails and how the San Diego police are involved in this crime. So the only thing they're doing is waiting until I leave this area and stealing my stuff, or getting property owners to do it like they did when I was hiking next door to the FBI building, which was an accident at first. They stole over $1,000 worth of camping equipment, and then I had to move. Yeah. And this is the operations and tactics and methods of organized gang stalking. They don't give 2 shits about what they do to targets. Of course not. Targets are targets of these crimes for human trafficking motivations and financial exploitation, racketeering. The only thing they want to do is be able to commit the crime by stealing my stuff and then tying me up in the busyness of me having to replace it and find a new hiking area, which then they stalk you to that place and do the same thing again. It's all about breaking you down to take everything you got and then to steer you to environments and resources they control from behind the scenes to make sure the crime is never exposed and to make sure the crime continues for the original motivation. I'm in San Diego, California. I'm here today to tell you, fellow American citizens, this happened last night. As far as me coming home from the tarp being taken off my tent, and yesterday I had an appointment with social services, and at that appointment I stated to them where I was hiking at. Then I come home and the tarp is taken off my tent and thrown over here, and the front of it was all kicked in as far as the tent goes. So now social services knows the address of where I'm staying at, no matter how much they deny it. And I already know the San Diego police know where I'm living. And I already know it for a fact. I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm here today to fellow American citizens to tell you today, to your face, I have physical, tangible proof the San Diego police are directly involved in this crime towards me, and they're not doing nothing but using these schemes and methods in order to try and keep me moving from place to place, to tie me up in the busyness of moving, the financial cost of moving, and I can't prove who does it because they do it after I leave, and the fact that I'm exposing them all over the internet. They're directly involved in this crime towards me. I have undeniable, physical, tangible proof they're directly involved in it. They know I got this proof, so they engage in these methods to keep me running, and the cost of replacing everything. I go to a next place and they do the same exact thing. And who can I run to for help when it's organized crime in the system? DA's office, Internal Affairs, Citizens Review Board ain't doing a damn thing about it. Yeah, because they're protecting the organized crime in the system, using the system to protect itself. I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm exposing these crimes. And you know what they do to targets who expose these crimes? They call them crazy by using organized crime, syndicated doctors, and corrupt county mental health. Google that and cross-reference it to organized gang stalking. I'm in San Diego, California, and the only thing they're doing is trying to run targets down by tearing everything they got down, what they got left, tearing it down, stealing it, tying the target up in the busyness of replacing everything, you know, the cost and everything, and the running and finding a new campsite, and then they just stalk them to that one and steal everything again. I was stalked from camping next door to the FBI building 2 years, and they'll use the property owners just like they did when I was camping next door to the FBI building. They contacted the property owners of the people who own the property behind Walmart's right next door to the FBI. They contacted them and used them after I predicted that they would do that on audio file and video file, not even a month or two before. Yeah, because they seen that I was catching undeniable physical, tangible proof this crime was occurring towards me. And I said, well, watch, they're going to come here and they're going to use the property owners to do it, and they did. I'm in San Diego, California. I'm exposing these crimes. I'm going to see if I come home tonight or any day in the next 7 days, including today's date, in reference to the stuff that they stole. Okay, so they figure all they have to do is do it and then get away with it. What am I going to be able to do about it? I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and today's date is October 16th, 2012.